Hey guys, Kenny here. I'm here to review the 1995 crime movie Se7en. And what I have here is the 2-disc New Line Platinum Series Special Edition DVD. I don't know, this might be a little rare to find now, but I really do like watching this. I really do. This stars Brad Pitt, Morgan Freeman, Gwyneth Paltrow, Kevin Spacey, Ermey, John C. McGinley, Richard Roundtree, Michael Massee, Leland Orser, Daniel Zachapi, Peter Crombie, and Richard Portnow. The basic plot is about William R. Somerset, who is one to retire from the police, from being a detective, and he's partnered with David Mills, a brand new detective, and they're having to investigate these murders that are committed by a guy. I think he's just calling himself, I think he just calls himself John Doe. Yeah, John Doe. And he commits these murders by biblical sins from the 7 deadly sins. And the 7 deadly sins are greed, gluttony, lust, pride, envy, wrath. I think it said pride. So they have to try and figure out his method of killing, and then that's when before he completes the last the murder in the last of the 7 deadly sins. They wrote them out on a blackboard, or Somerset wrote them out on a blackboard, and he has one more murder to make, and they have to stop. Somerset and David have to stop John before he commits that last murder. And John Doe had somehow gotten whim of David's wife, his wife, Tracy, played by Gwyneth Paltrow. So this last time, when John Doe is about to commit a murder, they're at this a wide open area, and they have David has John on his knees, and Somerset goes to this van that's delivering a box, and then that's when Somerset sees opens the box, and we don't know what he sees, but we are made to believe that there's a head in there, and we're also made to believe that it's David's wife, Tracy. And I think this last murder that John Doe wants to commit, he's not the one who's supposed to commit it. He was David to commit this murder the whole time. So obviously David doesn't. He kills John Doe right there, after knowing that it was Tracy's head in that box. So I have to say that this is sloth is another sin. So there's greed, gluttony, sloth, lust, greed, gluttony, sloth, pride, lust, envy, and wrath. So yeah, I highly recommend this thriller. This is there's not much action in it, but all the murders that are shown in this, the aftermath of the murders, is gruesome and brutal. This really shouldn't be watched by anyone that has a weak stomach. I was still 13 when this was out, and at that time I don't know if I had it. I saw it at the theater, I remember that, and I really don't think I had the stomach for it back then. But as the years went on, I've developed a strong stomach to take that kind of brutal imagery. This was probably the first movie directed by David Fincher, I believe. And the music in this is also fantastic, by Howard Shore. The writing is also impeccable, the acting, but really to me the writing of the story, how it came out, was flawless. I don't think there's any flaws in Se7en. So, and if you haven't already, I would highly appreciate it if you would subscribe over here if you're watching the video by itself, or subscribe down here if you're watching the video on my channel. Let's see. This DVD has a bunch of things: deleted scenes, extended takes, and alternate endings, with the animated storyboard exploration of the opening title sequence from multiple viewing angles with various audio mixes, and 2 commentary tracks, multiple animated galleries featuring production designs and stills, crime scene photos used in the film, John Doe's notebooks. John Doe had written out these notebooks and like in graphic detail of how he would do each murder, and it's jarring to just see how those notebooks look in the movie. And it's even I think there's 1 or 2 times when one of the notebooks is read for a short time, and it's makes you shudder how gruesome the detail is. There's photos, original theatrical trailer, and an electronic press kit, along with DVD-ROM exclusive content. This DVD has 4 audio commentaries by David Fincher, who does it with Brad Pitt and Morgan Freeman, and then there's 3 other commentary tracks that involve other people that worked on the movie itself. So I highly recommend Se7en. This is still one of the most mind-bending crime thrillers in recent years. It's almost kind of a pretzel plot, how to try and figure it out, because a lot happens and you almost have to have a clearer mind on what's going on, or else when it gets to the last scene it might be a little fuzzier. You might be going, huh, at the end, what happened? I kind of felt like that after the first time I saw it, so I highly recommend Se7en. So I don't know if there's anything else I have to say, so stay cool and roll out to the movies. Bye.